Alright, what's up guys? Wanted to do a quick video covering the new items coming in the preseason. I'm only going to be going over items for Urgot, so I'm not going to go over all of them, just like potential items we'll build on Urgot. So first up is Kraken Slayer. I think this will be kind of just a fun around item. I don't think it'll be a serious item, just because it does give attack speed plus crit, which doesn't work with your W, and then also the mythic passive kind of sucks. But it is, I don't know, the passive is really good. So if they have a bunch of tanks and you want to have some fun and you get a lead, like this could be good. 60 AD is very strong, but it is pricey. And yeah, I don't know if this will be halved. Like I don't know if this counts as on hit, so I don't know if it'd be halved in your W. But if you're really good, you could like toggle off your W every 2 hits, and then that third hit you could do a normal auto attack for full damage. Which you could do that because you have attack speed from here. So you could do that every 2 Ws. You could weave in an auto attack. But yeah, more of a fun around item for sure. Moving on to Berserker Suit. This item looked really good at first. When I saw this, I was like, whoa, this is actually crazy. Now that I look over it, though, one thing that kind of sucks is it doesn't give you any damage. But if you want to be frontline for your team, this could be extremely good. Like, all this makes you tanky. This is basically a righteous glory, which you can also use towards turrets as well, which is kind of cool. Then you get a little sunfire passive, which Urgot is going melee a lot of the time, so you could actually benefit from that. And then this is also really good. Like if they have a lot of CC, this seems crazy to me. So every time you build a legendary item, you'll get 5% tenacity and slow resist. Like that seems really good to me. But yeah, no damage, so that kind of sucks. But if you want to be frontline, it could be an option for sure. If you just want to be tank and try to get your ulties off, and then you have the Righteous Glory as well. So it doesn't seem terrible, but I probably won't be building it too much. I do like damage for sure. Next up, we got Eclipse. This looks really good to me. I feel like this item's going to get nerfed for sure because this looks too good to me. I don't know how good it'll be on Urgot, but 55 damage, that's really good. Lethality is good on Urgot because you have so much shred. Omnivamp is super good on Urgot because it works off your passive. Like that's how the current Death Dance works right now. So you'll get some healing there. And then this Moonstrike thing is absolutely crazy. I think this is going to get nerfed for sure because it does 16% max health. So the way that you proc it, you only need to do one auto attack and then land an ability, which is pretty easy. So that'll combo really well with your E. And then it gives you, so you get 16, you do 16% of their max HP. You get 30% movement speed, and you get a shield based off your bonus attack damage. So it is nerfed for range, which does kind of suck. So we do get gypped there. But still, this does not seem bad at all. Like 12-second cooldown for range, that's not that bad. And then you get 5% armor pen, which I kind of wish this was like lethality. It's kind of weird that it's armor pen, but yeah, 5% armor pen. I don't know. This honestly could be good. I feel like this would be a good item if you're snowballing. Like definitely more of a risky item for sure. Like I'm pretty sure if you get behind it'd feel kind of bad. Although you do get the shield with it. I don't know. I feel like this one's going to get nerfed though, because this sounds, on other champions, I'm not sure about which ones, but this seems way too jam-packed to me. And if you're melee, it's only 6-second cooldown, so yeah, I don't know. 16% of your max health, like that's pretty crazy, man. And then movement speed as well, which is also what you need. And then also a shield, like I don't know. There's so much on that one. It's only 3,200 as well, so yeah, definitely could be an option. Definitely kind of a risky item, but could be an option. Definitely be testing it out. That's the thing, a lot of this stuff might change as well, so we don't really know what's going to change and what's going to get nerfed. A lot of this stuff looks really strong to me, so especially for other champions. Like the mythics don't look that crazy for Urgot, but for some other champions they look really crazy to me. Next up we got Gore Drinker. I think this will just be like a safe option pretty much. Gives you attack damage, which is nice. Gives you health, CDR, base health regen, pretty much everything you want in a Juggernaut. And then the mythic passive also just gives you more CDR, more damage, so that's good. You get this other passive where you get more health based on your missing health, so that could also be good. Just like more damage pretty much. This is kind of interesting. So deal physical damage to enemies in a circle, and you recover health based off your total attack damage and your missing health for each champion hit. So that could be kind of nice in a team fight. I wonder if you'll be able to use this while you're pulling someone, because that could be kind of clutch. Like if you're pulling and you say you're gonna die, and then you use this and like heal back up and you get the pull off. But I don't think you can use actives while pulling, so maybe like before your pull or something. I don't know. Could be clutch. I don't know. Seems like this is gonna be kind of your safe option if you do go for a mythic, in my opinion, because I mean the stats are definitely solid. Like you can't go wrong with this. Yeah, I don't know. The active seems okay. It seems like it could be hit or miss. Like this could be good. And both of these passes, I mean, they seem decent. I just don't know if it's going to be worth going this over Cleaver, but yeah, we'll see. Definitely have to test that out. Moving on, I think, to the legendary items, I'm pretty sure. I marked everything I wanted to talk about. Oh, yeah. So, Titanic Hydra, you can now build on Urgot. It's not ranged, or it's not melee only anymore. Ranged champs can build that now. And I actually think this looks pretty good, man. So you get 30 attack damage, which isn't too much, but you get 550 health, which is insane. So keep in mind that your E scales off your health. So the more health you have, the bigger your shield's going to be, which is pretty nice. And then you also gain 1.5% total health bonus attack damage. So this could be crazy as like a third or fourth item once you have a bunch of HP stacked already. And then the cleave, not much to say about that, just some extra damage. I don't know if this will help stack your cleaver. I think it might, so you can stack that quicker. And then it also works on towers now, so that's kind of interesting. So you can also take towers quicker. So it could be a good like split push item. But yeah, seems pretty cool to me. Next up, we got Ravness Hydra. This item honestly seems really good. It seems like a replacement for Death Dance, kinda. But the only thing I don't like about it is it's like pure offense for 3,300 gold. So maybe as like a third item once you have HP. Maybe second item if you can get away with it. I think it'll probably be like maybe third item if you go it, but not 100% sure. It gives you the physical vamp, so it does work off your passive, which is nice. It works off all physical damage, so yeah, it could be a replacement. It does work on Urgot. I tested on PBE, so it definitely does work. Just kind of a risky item, though. I don't know. It'll be really good for split pushing, but I think for team fighting it won't be that good. So if you're more of a team fight player, I think you're probably going to want to go with like Titanic or just kind of beef up. Because the problem with these pure offense items on Urgot is it can make it really hard to get ultis off because you can't survive long enough. I don't know why that's popping up. But yeah, pretty much just a risky item, but could be good. Could be really good for split pushing, pretty much. Next up, Cleaver. Cleaver is still really solid. It's basically just better now. Still gives same stats pretty much. This is just cooldown reduction. So yeah, same stats. This passive is still the same. And once you stack this passive, your attacks and abilities. Yeah, so you start doing missing health once you stack this passive, which is honestly crazy because it's pretty easy to stack this up, right? So once you stack that, you start doing missing health damage on every single W, so you can really just shred people. Like, this is an actual tank buster item now, which I really like. Stair Axe, you can build Stair Axe now. I tested it out. One thing that's kind of weird that they don't say on here is the shield is actually halved for range. So I don't know if this will be a good item, but both of these passives are pretty decent. And it does give 400 health, 50 AD, so the stats are good. And it's 200 gold cheaper than Cleaver, so it's actually pretty cheap for all things considered. But yeah, the shield is halved for range, so you do get pretty gypped there. I'm surprised it doesn't say that here, but it does say it in game, so I did test it out. Last up, we got the Death Dance. Rest in peace. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I think it'll be good into like all AD teams, or as like a very final item in your build. Maybe like a fourth or fifth item. I don't know. Basically, it doesn't heal you as much anymore. It does give you this, you do get movement speed on kills, And then it also is kind of like a little triumph, so you do get a little bit of heal, but yeah, this is brutal, man. 35%, but you get 15% for ranged for the damage over time as like the bleed effect. So yeah, item is kind of, I don't want to say bad, but I think there's just other items that are going to be better now. They're going to want to get before. But yeah, pretty sure that covers everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I want to make this video because I know a lot of people have been asking me, and just kind of wanted to get my thoughts on it. But yeah, like the video if you want, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got a PBE video coming out tomorrow, so I actually tested out a few of these items. We went Cleaver into Titanic, so I'll be posting that tomorrow on Urgot. And I also tested out Death Dance too, which I didn't really like, but yeah, I'll be posting that tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.